Another gorgeous day for softball. 80 degrees at first pitch. Some overcast skies, but driven at 16, 2 for 7 so far in this series. Lined out towards center. Coming on to make the chest high squeeze is Langer.
This Alabama lineup is so dangerous. They have a lot of pop, a lot of power.
Payoff pitch, caught on and missed. The first punch out from Marissa McCann.
With what happened in the 7th inning yesterday, that's a great pitch by McCann to get her with the swing and the miss.
Alabama 28-2 through their first 30 games. Jab job into left field the other way. An opposite field single for Alexis Papillo, her 3rd hit of the series. And a Roman goes after the first pitch, lifts it out to center. Haley Langer's there. 0-2, skied in the air out towards right field. Roman called off by Vandegrift, 1 down. Very quick to compliment everybody else around her, like Monty Hubbard at 3rd, what we saw from Henry Taylor at 2nd base.
Start to see the ball a lot better. We've seen really what she's been like in her previous seasons at Mizzou.
And I believe the longest at bat against her in that game. It ended with a strikeout, though. Again, for the freshman. Up in the air. Is it going to stay at play? It will. Brooke Wells has it. And homered back on Friday. And a double yesterday. She's also walked twice. Back into the meat of the order in that 5-hole for back-to-back days. And she shoots this one just inside the 3rd base bag. Brings up the freshman, Ambry Taylor. Was pinch hit for late.
How everyone can play everywhere and top to bottom a lot in those first 2 SEC series and saw a lot of success. So
popped her up on the infield, sky high. Abby Hay makes the call. She's got it for the first out. Junior out of Phoenix, who came over from Mississippi State a couple years ago. 1 for 5 so far against Missouri. First inning, they didn't have a whole lot. Only 1 run all weekend from the 2nd inning on. Scooped in the air, shallow left field, coming on. It's in and out of the mitt of Lenny Ramsey, but she's got the lead runner at 2nd. Just 24 hours ago. 300 hitter, that's cued off the end of the bat. Rolled towards Sophie Smith. And for the 2nd inning in a row, Marissa McCann puts...
Keep that momentum the rest of the season.
Whatsoever. But then Carr homered, and all of a sudden it was a 1-run game. Ahead 3 balls and a strike here. And trying to tee off. Abby Carr straight away, center, goodbye! The 2nd homer of the series. And for the first time this weekend, it's the Tigers on the board first.
I don't know if we can talk anymore. Calm and collected in the box. She's that way in the circle as well.
3-1 pitch. Just got to cook it.
A lot more patient and a lot more disciplined at the plate today against Brisky. When she has to come back, she's down.
In this season have come via Abby Carr in the last 48 hours.
Wouldn't normally swing at.
Up to Grove, lifts one out towards right field. Capped underneath it. Abby Carr is dripping with confidence off of Brisky, but when you're further down in the lineup...
Well, I think they came in knowing they had to change that approach, but seeing success early in a game especially gives them a lot more confidence, knowing they're hit well. You know, they're getting some barrels on the ball. They're just missing, you know, those line drives. So I think that's...
This time she pops it up on the infield. Brooke Wells is there to make the call. Unbelievable what they're doing in Norman. Lauren Johnson flies one into foul territory. First base line. 1 pitch, 1 out. There's 2 home runs yesterday in the first, but they do not have a...
Not necessarily all hard-hit balls, but really just causing chaos on the base paths.
And those were some back-breaking moments. I mean, not just... And Vandegrift goes down swinging.
Being ahead of these hitters, and she's able to throw the ball out of the zone. And that's really part of the mental game, which makes softball so tough for some of these girls coming in when they've been so successful in their entire career.
Here comes the payoff. And it is ball 4. First free pass is 2-2 pitch, right back to McCann, spears it out of the air and gets out of the inning.
Her own self, she knows exactly who she is and what she can handle.
When you barrel 72, good things happen. 3-1 count to the 9-hole hitter. Put quotes that they're only got K'd 5 times on Friday. And Waits lines one on a hop towards second. Taylor gets one, the relay not in time. Ahead 1-0, and she drills one out towards left center field, slicing towards the left fielder Johnson, who makes a terrific catch. Hit a home run, you were probably hitting somebody.
Hitting somebody, and there's no grass. You couldn't see the grass yesterday out there.
Like sometimes you just need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, we're facing the same person Friday and Sunday. What we did Friday in this 2026 campaign, been hanging tough too. She didn't strike out once during that 7-game wood streak. Punch out here though. Tigers strand a pair. That is the first strikeout for about another one of the amazing freshmen who burst onto the scene opening weekend. She was 5 for 11 with 3 homers. Laces this one right back off McCann, and no chance here.
Something about softball, you have that line drive hit right back at you. It's really hard to get the glove back up in time. These pitchers,
right at your face.
No.
That'll certainly wake you up quickly.
Crazy, almost video game-like numbers with how high their averages are.
Yeah, slumps could be relative, right?
Right.
That's a walk. And what a timely moment this could be for Taylor, who's had so many clutch hits this year. And she drills this one out towards deep left field. And Alabama, the freshman Ambry Taylor with her 5th home run, the first base hit, and they lead 3-2.
We talked about Taylor.
Started second today. I think the decision was made correctly as Taylor gives him the lead with this swing.
See that home run's far enough out of the zone. Taylor does a great top of that ball.
Back up the middle, backhanded play from Smith. Sexton fires.
Crowd was so big, and Missouri having the lead going into the 7th inning. Then the bases got loaded.
That's not close though. Long in 26 appearances. McCann, who made it 4 innings and 2 times through the order on Friday. Ninth game with runners on. Now an all-important payoff pitch that's drilled out towards deep center field, but backtracking is Langer. She makes the catch. Chance for a double play, but they've gotten up off the mat and they have the lead. 2-2 on the ground and through the left side. Another base hit for Andre Vandegrift.
Hitting that ball right in between that 5-6 hole.
And Wells gets underneath it. Right next to the circle, it's Hay. And the inning is over. A massive out for Donahue. But now for the first time pitching from in front. Slowly rolled. That stayed fair. Almost hit the bag. Sophie Smith. This could be 2 pitches, 2 outs. And indeed it is, as Hawkins takes care of it. She was 0 for 2 with 2 Ks in this matchup Friday. Hit one pretty well. Fly out to right her first time. To just the 9 walks. Not bad when your ratio's just over 10 to 1.
I think any coach would take that ratio.
Another fly ball out to right.
I think that's a testament to, he mentioned that she was engaged, that sometimes as a freshman you don't always know when you're going to get your shot, so you really have to be ready and engaged to be able to go.
It's a frantic comeback on the last rotation is Anna Roman, deep out towards right field on the way and gone. Anna Roman, back-to-back innings with long balls to the Crimson Tide, and they add on late.
Good, counter to Marissa McCann. She doesn't throw quite as hard, so Alabama really, and I think both Coach Murphy and Coach Anderson have a lot of faith in their freshmen. Roman does such a good job. You're hitting your corners a lot better.
Swing, and he said, hey, just missed it the first time. And that's what you and I were talking about, because that pop-up on the infield to Abby Hay maybe didn't look anything crazy on.
It was so high, and he's right. She just missed that.
And Taylor gets into another one, but this time just underneath it, out towards left center. It'll die right there. Hawkins 0 for 2. Hit it on the ground twice. Pops this back out of play into the seats. The Houston transfer in the circle and the former Mississippi State transfer for the Bama shortstop. She fights this one off well. Only 5 for her last 20 month now. Runner goes. Very late with the throw down to second. It skips away. Throw to third, not in time. A huge pick there from... And the pinch runner, Pate, with a stolen base.
Knee pad or something, you're there.
2-2 on a line. Hayes got it. 3 home runs total today from 3 different freshmen. Kaylee Langer lifts one out towards shallow center. And we'll introduce you perfectly to Kristen White, who is in the game where you just got to find a way on any way you can. That's well done. Slapped into left field. A 2-out single. There is the first. This Tigers lineup last time out. That long fly ball to left center. This skips away from Giles.
His last couple of weeks has come on very strong.
Homers. She's already matched the home run. She surpassed the runs batted in. And the numbers across the board. Huge step forward. And she will take her base. Sabrascato aboard. Go. Veteran in the circle, freshman at the plate. Another 3-2. And a ground ball up the middle. Diving stop. They get the out at second. Oh, what a play from Saylin Hawkins. Coming up against Mahalik.
Not only a great play of making the play, getting your glove on it, but being able to flip that ball to take.
Great speed, 6 stolen bases this year.
Younger classmen coming in and being able to take the spots. That's how you build a program, and that's how you leave your legacy with a program like Alabama. They're still, the upperclassmen, these seniors that had to change their role this year for all of these freshmen that came in.
Runner goes. This time to throw in time and out. 3-2 to Wells, and it is strike 3. Pulled the string, and Mahalik. 4-2 ball game. 6 outs to work with. Hay, Carr, Smith coming up. 4, 5, and 6. Struck out looking her last time up. That came all the way back in the 3rd. And swings and misses for strike 3 here. Well, they've both been via Abby Hay. Abby Carr. 2-run shot in the second. Gave Missouri a 2-0 lead. Alabama hit a 3-run homer. And this is belted out towards deep left field. Back at the wall, and it is gone. Off the mid of Vandegrift.
Abby Carr is maybe one of the only batters in the country right now that has.
First challenge.
And the difficulty, too. White comes into center. Vandegrift moves to left field and scored via a home run off the bat of a freshman. Just another afternoon in the SEC.
That is a crazy.
1-2, cut on and missed. Brisky punches out the side. She didn't face Papillo, who ended that inning on deck. Home run and then having to go work in the circle in a 1-run game, but I don't know how many people on earth you could ask that question to.
I could.
Grand slam.
Shows a lot of maturity.
Overpowering this time.
I think 49, and then she can come back and throw 67, 68. That is.
Another 1-2. It's laced the other way again, but great battle between Abby Carr and Anna Roma. Payoff pitch, hit on one, hop to Hay. She'll take it herself, 2 away. That's rocketed into left field, diving stop. And that is strike 3 and a beauty. 80-pitch complete game in the win on Friday for Brisky. The same you could say today. But she comes back and gets a K. 4 punch-outs in the last 5 batters, with 4 of the 5 losses coming by 1. Did they build up enough confidence yesterday? Brisky's got her own 2, and she finishes her off. Oh, she is locked in and dominating right. Victory. Waite sends it in the air, left center field, and that is the ball game. The Crimson Tide take it for 3 and 7-2 in the SEC as they have won their first 3 conference series. It'll be a tough one to swallow for Mizzou. They are 1-5 in the SEC and 4.